Hello loves, welcome to my channel. So first things first, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe. I am a new channel here on YouTube, so I am trying to immediately grow my community of like-minded people who resonate with being on a spiritual path. So if that's you, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle 3 different cards. Whichever one you resonate with the most, or if more than one, that's fine as well, is the pile that you should go with. Always trust in your intuition. What does that mean? You know, a lot of tarot readers say that. Trust your intuition. Just go with your gut feeling. Whichever card essentially catches your eye first for whatever reason. Maybe it's a tiny little detail, maybe it's the number that the card holds, maybe it's something in the messaging the card holds. And if you're not entirely sure, I would suggest listening to them all and see if any of them resonate. Okay, that's way too many, but one of them opened up, so Beautiful Uncaging will be pile number 1. Uncaging for pile number 1. What do we have for pile number 2? Alright, we have a powerful move for pile number 2. I'm going to go ahead and do 3 piles. Pile number 3, what is their message? Okay, pile number 3 is Earth Magic. So there are your piles. Pile number 2. And pile number 3. I will go ahead and have time links at the description, so you can just go ahead and find your reading there. Hello, pile number 1. Thank you for joining me for your reading today. Again, a reminder to like and subscribe if you haven't already. This really helps me energetically connect with you, and it's also a good form of energy exchange, so consider that. Alright, so Beautiful Uncaging. The first thing I can immediately say is, if this is not about a love, unlocking your heart, like a romantic love, then it's definitely about self-love. This is what I'm feeling, a strong breakthrough when it comes to feeling blocked in your heart chakra. What does that mean? Okay, so if you've been feeling it very difficult to connect with another person, sort of unable to really find somebody that sort of you can trust, find somebody that you feel that it is safe for you to begin to put your walls down. So maybe if you've been having a lot of trouble finding that sort of connection that you feel worthy of opening yourself up, this is it. If it's not a romantic relationship, which I feel like it really is, to be honest, like that's the feeling that I'm getting. But if it is not that, then it is definitely about reaching a breakthrough when it comes to self-love. So let me just have a drink of water and we'll get started with the cards. Alright, so I'm going to start off with an overall energy from the Energy Oracle. What is the overall energy of the person who chose pile 1? This is just to confirm that this is your reading. If the energy matches your current vibration, Goddess of the Moon. Okay, so this is very feminine energy. If you identify as a divine feminine, or you are just the type of person who really embraces your nurturing side, someone who is very empathic, very just considerate of other people's feelings around you. You are the caregiver, you are the nurturer, you are the one that people go to when they've had a bad day and they just need some sort of comfort. This is also about being in the kind of isolated I'm feeling. If you're in the energy of just sort of sticking to yourself, a lot of reflection going on in your mind right now, but it's having to do with emotions, right? Because it's the moon. So reflecting a lot lately on emotions, being very to yourself, but also I feel like trying to nurture yourself, trying to find some sort of balance. So if that describes you, then this is definitely your reading, just extra confirmation about the energy that you're in. And that would actually match up really nicely, because if you are reflecting on your emotions, that matches up well with the heart, right? You know, really trying to figure out something, or trying to understand, or trying to accept some sort of emotions. So let's see what we get from the Moon Oracle. What messages or what energy do you have? I'll take this one. Your dreams need a practical plan. Okay. So full moon in Taurus. I feel like Taurus energy is kind of slow moving energy. I feel like if you've been dreaming up or trying to manifest some sort of healing or love relationship, if you've been trying to attract that and you feel like it's been moving as slow as this Taurus energy, it might kind of shake your faith in your ability to manifest what it is that you truly want, in order to feel fulfilled when it comes to your heart. And like I said, for some of you, it's going to be another person, more than likely, right? Let's be real. That's why most of us watch tarot or do tarot readings. But also, like, when it comes to self-love, because if you're on a spiritual path, or you identify strongly as living a spiritual life, self-love comes strongly in that, especially if you're trying to attract, healthy, very safe type of love. If you're trying to attract that, then you absolutely, it goes hand in hand with this self-love. Now, you're feeling this sort of stagnation, like I said, and it may be sort of like wavering your faith in your ability. So let's see what advice we have. I just got this deck. It is about healing. So let's see what advice we have specifically when it comes to this slow moving energy. What needs to be healed? Or what is the focus of what pile number 1 should work on healing? Alright. Animal guardian, trust your instincts. Okay, so this is definitely giving me like Mother Nature vibes. Like I said, in your energy, like you are a nurturer, you probably even have animals, more than likely, right? The only thing that comes to mind to me strongly, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is that if, like I said, when I mentioned your characteristics, if you are that nurturer, that person who's always there for everybody, you're so emotionally available and so ready to be there for people, your animals, your children, if you have children, your friends, your family. Give me a second. Sorry about that. If you are that type of person who's always offering up your energy, you're sort of lacking that. I feel you may be lacking that same treatment for yourself. actually, I just heard that. You may actually think that to yourself. Like, when, like, here I am always offering of myself. When is there going to be somebody there for me? And I hate giving this advice, but you need to be that for yourself. And I will take my own advice, because that's why I sort of wanted to refuse that advice when I heard it. But when you want so badly for somebody to be there for you in your moments of need, when you're feeling lonely or just pain or just frustration, even, it doesn't have to be anything serious, but when you're needing or just wanting, maybe you don't need, but maybe you're just wanting, for somebody to be there to nurture you the same way that you nurture others. There's that advice to be that for yourself. Try baby steps, right? Because I know that's not an easy thing to do, especially if you're in that vibration of longing for comfort. It's really hard to just say, well, I'm here for myself, and just accept that, right? So baby steps. Try to imagine yourself as a baby deer, something that needs nurturing, and how would you offer that nurturing and sort of reflect that to yourself. Okay, so that's just random advice, take it or leave it. Let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards to see what energy we got going on here with beautiful Uncaging. Actually, I'll separate them this way, that way we can put tarot underneath. Ew, that's so crooked. Sorry, it's gonna bother me. Alright. Beautiful Uncaging, please give me clarification. Ooh, there was 1.5 out. I don't know if you guys saw it. Beautiful Uncaging. Please clarify, beautiful Uncaging. If nothing comes out, it's the deck. Okay. We got Temperance. Okay. So Temperance, the first thing when I see Temperance, I think about healing. I think about balance. I think about emotions. So yeah, it's very like soft, pouring of your cup to your own cup, right? That's literally what this energy is doing. Sorry, I'm trying to get a clear view, but the lighting is not helping, and the holographic is not helping either. But anyways, okay, there it is. This person is, this angel actually is, sorry, it's a new video started. Okay, so this person is literally pouring from one of their own cups. So they're offering their own emotions. They're offering their own, what's the word? I'm just going to say nurturing, right? They're offering their own nourishment. Okay, that's a better way, to themselves. They're pouring from their own cup to their own cup. Literally what I was just saying, offer that same love to yourself. But I also feel like this is trying to manifest something from literally the higher realms, from thought vibration into physical matter right here. And then we had 2 cards come out, the Wheel of Fortune, the High Priestess. Oh, I love this, because the High Priestess is about intuition, literally. And then we have this card over here that says trust your instincts, which is just another word kind of for intuition. So you're getting nudged probably about this, and maybe like this reading is also clarification, but you've been getting indication that this self-healing needs to be top priority right now. And I feel like you've been working on this already, because with the beautiful Uncaging, the key is already there. This isn't about something that needs to be started that you have not worked on. Like, the key is already clarity in the heart. Oh, and there's even a little angel there right at the opening, like sort of guiding you to this opening, right? So all that's left is for it to be turned. You know, it's about to open up. And I feel like that is the advice for those last little steps. Because we have the Wheel of Fortune after that. So the Wheel of Fortune is this good luck, or this like movement of stagnant energy, that Taurus energy, where all of a sudden things pick up. And it's also the number 10, which indicates like that closing of a previous chapter. So I feel like if we had chapters in our self-healing book, if you will, you are about to close like a good big chapter of a part of self-healing, because self-healing never ends, right? We're always picking up wounds as we go, so there's always things to be working on. It's constant, it's in cycles, right? Just like the Wheel of Fortune. You know, we do some healing, we have progression, and then obviously along the way we pick up some more wounds, and then it's a process. So I feel like you're about to come out of the work, like the hard 3D, you know, steps, step by step of things that you're doing to work on your healing, and you're about to get into the cycle of momentum where you begin to attract. You've reached a place of healing where your heart vibration isn't unblocked, like I said at the beginning, and you just feel like this traction of just blessings that start to come in, blessings with that Wheel of Fortune. So give me some clarification for this Taurus energy. King of Swords. What else do we have for this Taurus energy? Or clarify the King of Swords for me, actually. Okay, an Ace of Swords. Okay, so this is definitely about some clarity and also new opportunity that's coming through. So something very sudden, I'm feeling, that comes through after this stagnant energy, but it's about gaining some clarity or getting to a point where you feel like a breakthrough when it comes to this heart energy healing work that you've been doing. This may even be in the form of you have some communication, or you have a conversation with somebody, or even maybe a conversation with yourself that all of a sudden just makes things sort of like, I don't know if you ever have like, yeah, you have to, right? Where you are kind of like in a challenge or struggling to understand or accept a certain situation, but then all of a sudden some clarity comes through where you see it in a different way, and all of a sudden things just make sense, and it all of a sudden doesn't bug you as much, or instantly you feel like this relief, you know, kind of like the blockage, and then you feel like this, you know, understanding that helps you move forward into what's next, right? So we have that closing of a chapter and then moving on to what's next, new opportunities. So let's see what other messages, if any. Ooh, the Hierophant. I like that. Okay. So yeah, that is moving up into the next level. I like that it is 5, because chapter 5, I don't know why that's coming into my mind right now, chapter 5. Some of y'all are in chapter 5 of your book of healing. I feel like for some of you who may be in relationships, if there was some stagnant energy, that's just going to be for a few of you. This is going to be able to move forward. If you watch tarot readings, you already know that the Hierophant means like some higher form of commitment when it comes to relationships. But if you're not in a relationship, this is just like leveling up. You're getting to another stage. Maybe you are going from student to teacher. When it comes to your spiritual path, I know that resonates with me. So this is a good energy. Let me get a last message before we close off the reading. Any last messages of what pile 1 needs to know? All right, the Chariot. Yeah, so there's that confirmation of that movement that's going to come once you have this breakthrough or clarification, this moment where all of a sudden you feel a breakthrough when it comes to, this uncaging of your heart and moving on to that part of the cycle where you have healed a good chunk of your wounds and you are moving on to attract those blessings, because your heart energy is just flowing and that you're attracting anything that you're trying to manifest. Let me also, before I close off the reading, get you a light. I don't know, I don't remember what this deck is called, but something about your light. Work your light oracle. Work your light. Oh my gosh, that's too many. I'll take this one. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. So that has that same energy of this uncaging. You are going through transformation. Pile number 1, I can feel it. You are having a breakthrough and it's just going to change your whole energy in such an awesome way. So that was your reading, pile number 1. Again, I have to say, I am a brand new newborn baby channel, so if this reading resonated with you, please subscribe. I will appreciate it. Like the video if it resonated, and yeah, until we vibe next time. Hello, pile number 2. So you chose this card right here, a powerful move, and actually as I was just meditating on the card, I feel like you might resonate with pile 1 as well. Usually when you are drawn to a reading, that means you're vibing energetically with me. So yeah, I feel like we're all in the same little boat right here. Okay, so I am going to start off with an overall energy card, and if this energy resonates with how you're feeling or who you are currently, then this is just added confirmation that this is the right pile for you. All right, so we have adjacent possibilities. So you are walking a hallway on your journey that there's so many options and there's so many things that you want to do. And they all feel like good choices is the thing. They all are very appealing. So you may be a person that's just really good at a lot of things. You're just good at everything that you do. And so right now, I feel like you're getting inspiration to go in so many different directions because of this fact that you have so many talents or so many passions. And so there's so many possibilities, right? But here's the thing, I'm just getting a message about this card because when I saw it, I was just like, a powerful move. Like even like the image, right? You know, that little angel thingy that looks like a chess piece at the top that is glowing, and the geometry of this sphere of the imprints that are on it and all of that. I'm just like, wow, this is just like really like intense, but it feels like very specifically made complex, right? Because there is some sort of power behind this next part in your journey. There is all of these possibilities for you in which way to move. However, the move that you are going to make could embrace all in some way. You may figure out, or not may, you're gonna figure out a way to embrace the majority of these, if not all, into the move that you end up making when it comes to what it is that you're pursuing and where you're headed. Okay, so if this feeling like you're kind of like not knowing in which direction to go because there's so many directions, this is not like, oh, I'm on my journey and I kind of don't know where I'm going. That's not that. This is, I'm on my journey and there's so many places that are calling me. That if that's your energy, then this is your reading. Okay, so let me go ahead and pull a moon oracle to see what literal energy is for your journey. That made no sense, but okay. Made sense to me. What is the energy for pile number 2 in regards to their journey? Ooh, that one wanted to come out, but it didn't. There we go. Have faith in your dreams. Okay. So waxing crescent moon. This is like that little light that you see. This glance of light. You were in an energy of like the beginning. You were in the beginning stages of this whole new dream world, right? Like I said, there's lots of things that you want to pursue. So many things that are calling your soul right now. And you are being asked to have faith. Have faith that you don't have to choose one or the other, that there will be, you may think like there's not enough time in the day for me to get through everything that I need to, you know, for me to be able to pursue all of these things, for me to be able to make a living off of all of my passions. But you're being asked to have faith in those dreams. It's not for you, it's not for you to figure out all the moving parts. Like I said, it looks very complex, right? With chess, I don't think I've ever like actually played chess and like trying to figure out, but it just seems too complicated to me. It's very complex, right? If you play chess, then you would know. I do not care to wrap my mind around all that, but it's very complex. And so I feel like your dreams feel like they're so complex. Like, how are they going to work themselves out? It's like, what chess move would I have to make this all work out? But you're being asked to really have faith that it's not for you to figure out all the moving pieces. You just have faith in your dreams and you just focus on what you can with what you have available to you, what you can do towards those dreams. And the universe will figure out the rest. They will align you to the doors that need to be opened for you at those exact times, okay? I'm gonna, no. I was gonna choose that one, but I thought it was one. It was 2. I just want one card, please. Give me a message in regards to this person that chose pile number 2. Druid, hold the space. Okay. So I feel like this is similar energy to have faith in your dreams. Hold the space. Like, have that vision and keep space in your energy. Don't dismiss it and say, well, that'll never happen, so brush it away. No, hold the space as if, even though it's such a complicated, it would have to be such a complex plan in order to make it work. Hold the space for it as if, even though it's so complex, it's still going to work itself out. Don't disregard and say, oh, well, I'll let go of that dream or that part of it, or that, you know, that's asking for way too much. Like, no, don't do that, okay? Hold the space for all of it and let the universe figure out the rest. So I'm trying to figure out which tarot deck to pick for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna go with this tarot deck. I can't remember what it's called at the moment. It is the Wild Unknown Tarot. Let's go ahead clarification on a powerful move. Give me clarification on this card. Ooh, Son of Cups. So this is beginning stages. This is like Page of Cups. Let me get clarification on this. Give me clarification for the Son of Cups. Ooh, more cups. 9 of Cups. I'm feeling, usually like, okay, like in love readings or whatever, the Page of Cups comes out, you know, when they're saying this is like a new offer, or like somebody wanting to offer you something. Okay, so it could literally be a person who comes in and offers something to you, or this could be something when it comes to emotional fulfillment. To follow. Okay. So the Son of Cups is you, your energy. Like I said, remember, you're in beginning stages of trying to get to your dreams, whatever it is that brings you emotional fulfillment. And so this Son of Cups, when it comes to a powerful move, it's about following your emotional fulfillment. So what does that mean, right? You're just like, okay, what does that mean? Somebody was thinking that. 4 of Pentacles. Having some sort of patience as things are working themselves out. I feel like things are still working themselves out. So even your spirit guides are like, we're trying to figure it out. Give us some time. 3 of Cups, some more feeling for celebration and having fulfillment. Literally, I see it happening for you. What is the advice for pile number 2? Tower. Okay, well, I don't really read reverse, to be honest, unless I really feel that it is important to. But here's with the Tower, what I'm feeling. I asked for what advice, and I feel like you need to let go of feeling the need to like cut yourself down. I feel like you might be, maybe, perhaps, like the type of person, or you're just used to like shutting down when you feel inclined to go towards something. Like you're quick to shut down your reasoning behind wanting to move in that direction. Yeah. Have faith. Have faith in new beginnings. You know what I mean? Have faith that this is all going to work out, and that even though you can't see clearly, I feel like that's such a like a common tarot advice, right? I want to feel very like, oh, you're just repeating things, but I feel like you do. Let me get clarification on the Tower. Give me clarification on the Tower. Give me clarification on the Tower energy. What is the advice when it comes to the Tower energy? Have the strength. 6 of Cups. Your roots are growing. Have faith that the seeds that you've planted, that they're going to definitely sprout some emotional fulfillment for you. Everything is attached. There's so many cups here. Everything is attached to what brings you emotional fulfillment. but I don't feel it's in regards to love, like at all. That's why I said maybe in the beginning, like the first reading really felt like it was attached to love energy. And this one has a lot of cups, but I don't feel like it's attached to love. I feel like it's attached to like passions that you have, that you want to follow, that you want to express in some sort of career form, in some sort of like life path when it comes to your journey. So the advice is for you to have faith in your dreams. You literally have everything that it takes to be able to have everything that you want. I don't feel any lack of anything. I feel like you have a good sense when it comes to how would I pursue that door, and how would I pursue that door, and how would I pursue that door if I chose any of these one doors, right? I feel like you have a good sense of direction. It's just a matter of not doubting yourself. I feel like you're quick to cut yourself or sell yourself short of what you're capable of. But I do feel like you're very capable. Mind you that it is page energy, but I don't feel any lack of ability here, especially with the strength card coming out. Like you have everything that you need, and then especially because you're being guided by your passions. So that's always, good vibration when you are following whatever energy opens up and brightens your energy up. That's always going to lead you in a good direction when it comes to your spiritual journey. So I feel like we're good there with what the advice is for you. Pile number 2. So I am going to close this reading off with a Work Your Light Oracle for pile number 2. What is the Oracle message for pile number 2? All right. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. So, like I said, you've got what it takes. If you've been training for this in your past life, then you got this. You have all the tools you need. Ooh, that was my stomach. Also giving you clarification. Just kidding. But yeah, the Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetime. It feels very similar to this energy. Like you have such power within you, and with the Strength card, like, yes, you got this. You got this, pile number 2. You have very strong energy. So that is your messages. That was your reading, pile number 2. If it resonated, please like, please subscribe. I'm a brand new newborn baby channel and I require nourishment. All right. Until we vibe again, loves. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. So right off the bat, pile number 3, the energy that I'm getting from you is that you are planting some magical seeds here. You're really trying to manifest, and in the process of really setting some strong intentions for your future. So I'm going to pull an energy oracle card, and if this energy resonates with you currently, whenever you're seeing this reading, then this is clarification that it's yours, okay? That it's your pile. So, the card of appreciation. I feel like you have reached a point in your journey where you have overcome so much that you've gotten to a stage of really having so much gratitude for whatever blessings you currently hold in your life. I definitely sense you in, like, sort of looking back, right? She's over here, she's seemingly looking back, she's surrounded by beauty and abundance, you know, and she's showing appreciation for having this in her surroundings and her current energy. She's looking back sort of in reflection of where she's coming from and really having gratitude for maybe there was lack, for having lack and having reached a point to where there isn't that lack anymore. So if you are in a place of appreciation and you're resonating with in the process of planting strong intentions, so number one, so you are in a stage of new beginning in your life, then this is definitely your reading, okay? So, like I said, with the earth magic, that gave me like super nature baby vibes. So, if you resonate with being somebody who likes to, you know, go and ground themselves often and you like to just be barefoot, I can actually resonate with that. I'm barefoot right now. But you just like feel, well, I don't like feeling dirt unless I'm out in the dirt, right? You know what I mean, like feeling the nature underneath your feet. Liking to be outside, you know, vibing with the trees and the birds and the watching the sky, you know, I feel like that's you. Let's go ahead and get a overall energy for your current part in your journey, or your current message for where you are. So we have hold your vision, fixed moon. All right, so yeah, you're definitely in a place of putting strong intention and strong focus on what it is that you are trying to manifest. You can kind of see it even, you know, if half the moon is illuminated here, and it really seems like you are beginning to see maybe some of those manifestations come in, but it feels like very like quick manifestation to me, because if this is the energy of planting the seeds and this is the energy of having some sort of materialization of these intentions happening fairly quickly, and maybe that's why you're in the energy of gratitude, like, man, like I just set that intention that I wanted that, and boom, you know, I'm starting to see evidence of that, you know. So this appreciation, maybe even for yourself, in appreciating yourself for having, you know, that power, the power to manifest things. Appreciating your ability to manifest is where I feel like your energy's at right now. So actually this deck I thought was the one for the healing. I think I mentioned that in pile 1 if you viewed, but it's not actually. The heal yourself is the other one. This is angels and ancestors. So I've been pulling angels and ancestors for the other piles. Let me go ahead and pull one for pile number 3. Pile number 3. What is the message for pile number 3? I want it to come out on its own. Pile number 3. What is the message for pile number 3? One more time, guys. If it doesn't come out, I'll switch the deck. Oof, that was the message. What is the message for pile number 3? Regards to their current place on their journey. Alright, nothing's coming out. So, I will move on to the next oracle deck, which is actually the heal deck. So let's see if there's any messages in regards to healing that needs to be done in this moment for pile number 3. No, okay. I feel feel like pile number 3, you know what you're doing. You got this. You got this. You are in the energy of appreciation, which literally gratitude is the best energy to be in when you are trying to manifest. It is right up there with love, gratitude and love, intertwined together. So, if you're so magical, I will use this Everyday Witch Tarot since you're full of magic. I feel like, yeah, you've got this. Your spirit guides are like, no. Pile number 3 does not need any other oracle messages because they really don't need that much advice. So what are you here for, pile number 3? Let's get some tarot messages for you. All right. Give me clarification on this earth magic. What is pile number 3? Okay. 5 of Cups. I was not expecting that. What is this 5 of Cups about? 3 of Swords. Okay. All right. So definitely you've overcome a heartbreak of some sort. So is this why you're here? Why you're here, pile number 3? Yeah, definitely a loss. 5 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So after some sort of conflict, some sort of disruption in your life that you're coming from. This is energy that you're coming out of. This is not current energy. It's kind of like playing out a story for me. There was some conflict leading up to what ended up being a heartbreak. Tell me more. I want the tea. Any clarification? 9 of Pentacles, yeah, okay, so 9 of Pentacles is that card of being single and independent. So after coming out of a stage of conflict, which ended up in heartbreak, then you move on to this independent energy, like, you know what, I don't need none of that, I'm working through. So you already did your healing. I was over here trying to pull you a healing card. You've done your healing. 9 of Pentacles comes out immediately after that. You are a strong person. You were able to pull yourself out of that energy and put yourself right into, I'm on my own, I'm doing this thing. I'm doing it on my own. So, okay, we had 2 come out. We have death. So yeah, that shows that ending that you got through. And then we have temperance. Yeah, literally said 13 then 14. You went from one step to another. Shows it again. One step to another. You went right from this ending, like literally they show right here, like whatever's tethering me to this in my past, I just cut it off. Instantly snapped them all the way into a freaking black hole on the other edge of the freaking universe. You shut that out quick. And then you move into immediate healing mode. Okay, so if you're pile number 3, I feel like I was picking up your energy at first of being like, what do they call it? A noob? Like a spiritual noob? Like a baby. That's what I said. I felt like earth magic, like a nature baby. But you're not a baby at all. You are a spiritual pro. You know this. You know the cycles. You know that when a time of this type of drama energy that causes pain and hurt, you're not going to linger in that. You've been through that before. So you know once you start to experience it, like cut the damn cord, heal yourself, get yourself into a strong, stable, independent, I've got this self-love mode that I don't need anybody else. I'm full of abundance all on my own. Do that healing and move on to new beginnings. Like, whoa, okay. If I'm reading this correctly, please comment because I'm impressed. I want to know if this is you, pile number 3, and if this is really resonating with you, because if this is you, I'm impressed. There's no, like, usually, like, usually there is, after this energy, like some sort of stagnation, some sort of like, I feel lost. But this feels like I don't feel lost. Like I recognize that, like you recognize your worth and you're just like, I'm going to cut that off. I'm going to do my healing because I've already done this. I know that I can manifest new for myself. And you are doing it. You planting so many seeds from this experience of knowing what it is that you want. Give me more. Yeah, you walked away. You grabbed your shit and you were out of there so quick. Yeah, I like this. I really like this. So please do comment. I want to know who you are and I want you to show me your ways. Alright, we have 2 other messages. Okay, so there we go to that 4 of Pentacles. There's that energy that I expected to see over here. Like that kind of like wanting to like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just like to stop, wanting to stop. Okay, but there's something that you are protecting. Yes, definitely. But I feel like things after this came into balance. Or you're starting to. Ooh, this is kind of like the moon energy where you see half. She's got one eye covered and the other eye available. That's the same energy. Like being able to sort of see but not completely see. Things coming into balance. But it's making itself known. Things coming into balance. But yeah, you're definitely in protection mode. You're protecting yourself, but you have every right to protect what it is that you have, right? What it is that you've accomplished. Did you Pentacles? So Pentacles come out with the 9 of Pentacles and the 4. So even though you're in this state, that maybe that's where you are, right? You've got a lot of worth. This is what he's sitting on. He's sitting on his worth, right? And so you're in that place of appreciation and standing on your worth, like holding on to it. I know my worth. Okay, so this doesn't feel like it usually feels with the 4 of Pentacles. Feels like you're not wanting to move forward. This is not about not wanting to move forward. This is about standing on your worth when it comes to where you go from here. Okay, so that's very clear now. All right. I feel like, let's see what's to come. What's to come for pile number 3, and then we can close this off because I feel like this is a very clear message. What's to come for pile number 3? I also have to mention that your spirit guides are very proud of you. Just like I'm impressed. They're not impressed because they know you're capable of all this, but I am impressed. But they are proud of you for sure. All right. Ooh, Hierophant. So pile number 2 got Hierophant also. I don't know if that might resonate for that reason or whatever. But yeah, you're definitely leveling up. Like you were so spiritual pro, I swear. Like look at you teaching others your ways. That's me right here, by the way. Front and right, or front and left, center, whatever that means. You know that saying. Trying to take tips from you because you're so pro. Yeah, maybe that's what's next for you. Maybe you are like leading by example of how to just, move on. Like life is so short. What are you going to stay stagnant for? Page of Cups. You have that very young energy. Like I said, I don't know, I just pictured somebody out in nature, barefoot, and just being very carefree and, yeah, free-spirited, follows wherever their heart calls them, and wherever that is. That's where you're headed, is where you want to be, right? So Page of Cups is definitely giving me that same energy. And look, he's literally barefoot out there in nature. Are the other ones barefoot? Just wanting to confirm. Okay, just this other Temperance and the Hierophant, which are both your energy. Healing yourself, leveling up spiritually, you know, like really meditating, really focusing, really showing others by example, and also just being who you are, following your passions, and just like you have a good sense of self. I'm feeling you have, like I said, like you have experienced this before. So if you are not, you know, up there in age, I feel like you're definitely an old soul, like very wise and a very quick to understand where you need to go from certain situations. If you door closes, you don't stay there and, you know, what do I do now? No, you are not that energy at all. You're just like, okay, that door closed, where do we go from here? What do I see? What do I want to go? You know, yes, I wanted that, but that didn't work out. So pick up your stuff, cut those ties, heal yourself, know your worth, and stand on that, because whatever you want, you can have. I feel like that's your energy. So I'm going to close your reading off, pile number 3, you spiritual pro, with a work your light oracle to see what your, I'm curious to see what your message is. Oh, okay, way too many. I will take the single one that came out on its own. Priestess, how are you being called to step up and lead? Yeah, you're definitely priestess energy for sure. And look, she even looks so young. Like, you're so young and wise and beautiful and just glowing, and you're so spiritual pro. You're being called to step up and lead, and I do feel like you are. Remember I said, like, you're leading by example? That is literally what you're doing. And look, she's in the same stance in both of them. She's like, look, people, I got this. We go through this. We go through these cycles. We're going to experience pain and rejection. And it's just, what's it called? Like, a redirection. A redirection. You're just like, it's just a redirection. Yes, it was not happy feelings. You know, the 3 of Swords sucks. But I know my worth. I know that I'm capable of building, just like I built whatever came crashing down there. I can build anything that I want for myself. And that is the part of life, is to try things. They don't work out. I move on. I build something new. That is your energy, and you are awesome. Continue being an inspiration to others. Pile number 3. I love it. And thank you. Of course, like, subscribe. I'm a brand new newborn baby channel, and I need all the nourishment I can get. Until we live again, pile number 3.